Hello, vinyl community, and anyone else watching this. I just finished making a video on my thoughts on, a few thoughts anyway, on the passing of Tom Petty. So please check that out if you're so inclined. And as I said in that video, I'm still sad. I'm still not right. I don't feel like myself. It was a pretty big blow out of the blue. And so I'm going to make a video. It's going to be low key. I have a lot of new stuff. Taking a couple road trips. And I've got a lot of thrift store finds as well. But I'm going to start off with my first road trip. I went up to Buffalo, gosh, 3 weeks ago now. Maybe just 2. Lost track of time. I've been really super busy at work, and so for those that have stuck with me without a new video for a while, thank you. I appreciate that. New subscribers, new followers, thank you. Old subscribers, old followers, thank you. I appreciate you all. And this is just tough right now for me. I am a huge Tom Petty fan. Anyway, so I took a road trip to Buffalo, and I found some interesting things, and to try to lighten everything up a little bit, thought I'd start off with this. There's 2 vendors there I buy from, and this is called Thunder on the Road. And it's a country album, various artists. You can see there's Red Sovine and Minnie Pearl, and who else is on this? Johnny Bond, the Willis Brothers, and it's just got a great cover. And it was really cheap, and it's in really nice shape. And Minnie Pearl does "Giddy Up Go" answer when I had to hear that. So Minnie Pearl and Company, Thunder on the Road on Starday Records. Again, lightening up the mood. The one vendor I go to had 3 Pete Shelley promo, or not promo, but solo albums, and this one's his Homo Sapien album. This is a UK copy. They're all in pretty nice shape. They weren't really expensive. Peter Shelley, formerly of the Buzzcocks, and just cool stuff, and was happy to find them. I was the first person apparently that had come through that knew Pete Shelley was. It's Heaven and Sea, US copy. And just Pete Shelley. So very happy to have found those. I couldn't pass this up. For Jackson and Jill, Fables. This is like their second album and does not have their hit on it. Master Jack. But they do, I think, at least one Beatle cover on here. I can't remember. They do Bread and Butter. No Beatles songs. But, again, cheap, and I just couldn't pass it up. 4 Jacks and a Jill. Check out Master Jack if you don't know it. I picked one of these up at a thrift store in really rough shape not too long ago. I showed it on Thrift Store Finds. Here's one in much nicer shape. Ray Stevens, Whoosh. This is the one with the streak on it. And it's also got Bridget the Midget, the Queen of the Blues. And there's your track listing. And I've always liked Ray Stevens. And this was his like hit period. Boogity Boogity Boogity. I don't know what the name of the album is. It's one of those 2. Anyway, Ray Stevens, it's on Barnaby Records, which was the Everly Brothers label for a while. A lot of you are going to go, what the heck, but I could not pass this up. Power Pop people might get it. Austin Roberts, what I believe is his first album. He's the guy that sang Rocky in 1975. Very much a bubblegum kind of guy. This one's still in shrink with the original hype sticker, and it says he was from the Arcades Bookman brothers. Buchanan Brothers, but I don't know who that is. Maybe I should, but I don't. But what I do know is that he sang all of the music, all of the songs for Scooby-Doo. So, you know his voice. And there might even be a Scooby-Doo song or two on here. It's possible. This is 1972, 3 years before his hit. So, Austin Roberts. Again, Shrink, nice condition. I haven't had this album since it came out. Sold it a long, long time ago. Nice to have it back. Manfred Mann's Earth Band, Chance. Maybe their last but one album worth buying. This one had the hit Lies all through the 80s on it. And also For You, because they have to do a Bruce Springsteen song on every album they do. So, of course, Manfred Mann's Earth Band morphed out of Manfred Mann. Chris Thompson is the sometimes vocalist. And, okay album. Mason and Fenn, Profiles. You just don't see this. This is a Pink Floyd solo album with Mick Mason, and it had a hit, Lie for a Lie. It wasn't a hit, but it did get some radio airplay. I had the 45, and yeah, interesting record. I'm glad I found it. And more bubblegum, but I've been looking for this for a long, long time, actually. You just don't find it. The Bay City Rollers' very first US LP. It has a cover of Bye Bye Baby by Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons on it. And it is on Bell Records, and I will get this one out because it's interesting. It's on Bell, before Bell bought Arista. I don't know if you can see that label, but it's Bell. And each roller has one of these cards that comes out of the front. See, there's a roller. He's got a card. So each one of these little things right here pops up, and it's got a roller on it. And then all five are there. Like I said, it's in really nice shape. And I just couldn't pass this up. Like I said, I've actually been looking for this for a long, long time. It's kind of hard to find. So, Bay City Rollers' first album on Bell Records. There's another one that's not that easy to find. The Three Sons, this Fever and Smoke album. Fortunately, this is a mono copy. You kind of want it in stereo, but people go, well, what would you want this for? This is a really good, especially stereo, the ping pong effect and all that, and kind of lounge music stuff. This is their primo best album. This is the one. If you want a Three Sons album, this is the one to get. It's got a great cover, great songs. Now, their version of Fever is great. Mike Young, Tequila. It's a good album. Trust me. Fever and Smoke, the Three Sons. Import, Gene Vincent Bird Doggin. It's got some outtakes and stuff on it, I think. Actually, this is, I think this is like his 1963-64 UK sessions. Something like that is what this is. It's so long since I bought it now that I've forgotten. Yeah, 1966 it was recorded. So, interested to hear it. I have heard none of these yet. I've been so busy. I don't think I've played more than a couple of records in the past couple weeks. This I picked up just, again, I don't remember ever seeing this before, and it's really interesting, and it wasn't expensive. The Life and Times of Country Joe and the Fish. It is on Verve Forecast. It's a 2-record set, greatest hits. And got a lot of what you want by Country Joe and the Fish right here in one package. It is, like I said, a double gatefold. There's your gatefold. It's in really nice shape. And there's your Verve forecast label. So very happy to find that. Little bit of psych going on there. And other stuff as well. Country Joe and the Fish. I know nothing about this, and I've meant to do some research and haven't had time. The Robin Foley. This is a Record Store Day reissue. It's supposed to be on colored vinyl, on Parlophone. It's done a lot like the Tomorrow album was. It's got the UK foldbacks. Probably came out the same year the Tomorrow one did. And I'd never seen it. The price was okay. And it just looked interesting as hell. So, picked it up, but I haven't gotten to it yet. Anybody knows anything about this, please comment. I have this, but this is definitely an upgrade. The Clicks one and only album, I believe, on White Whale. This is the one with Superman. Of course, R.E.M. would cover Superman later. And this is still in shrink. It's on White Whale, the Turtles label. There you go. And really, really nice shape. Their version of, it's got Sugar on Sunday too, which is their other hit. Their version of Superman is like one of my favorite 60s tracks. So, Clicks. Just kind of a Turtles sounding band, in that, a pop band, but not like bubblegum or anything. Just a little bit of folk and a lot of pop, and good record. Glad to have an upgrade. This is Del Shannon's album. I've just forgotten about this one. From about 1978, 79, somewhere in there. And this album is with the Heartbreakers, and Tom Petty is on it as well. And I'd forgotten about this one. So this is another sort of lost Heartbreakers album. And there's your track listing. And yeah, so for you, Gotta Have Everything by Tom Petty. Gotta grab that. This just looks interesting. I have a feeling it's going to be lame. Smith and I can never pronounce his name. Dabo. This is Mike Smith, the lead vocalist from Dave Clark 5, and I've forgotten Dabo's first name. Michael Dabo from Manfred Mann's Earth Band. They did an album together in 1976. I'm assuming Mike Smith is singing. And in 76, it could be anything. I don't know. It's a UK import on CBS Records. Never saw it before. It wasn't expensive, and I'm like, I gotta check this out. I love Mike Smith's voice. So, there you go, Smith and Dabo. Like I said, I think I got some interesting stuff this time. I was very pleased with my trip. Last one I wasn't. The very first DMZ album, who would morph into the garage legends, I call them, the Liars, Mono Man in this group. This DMZ being sort of a heavy, punkish, garage band kind of sound. Never can find this at a decent price, and this was at a decent price. And picked it up. Marianne Faithfull, Faithless. Nice UK import of this on NEMS Records. In Gone with the Wind. I have this, but I don't have a UK import, and that's what this is on Albion Records, the UK version of Ian Gom's best-selling album. It's got, of course, his hit Hold On it. And very happy to find this. A couple more here. Suzi Quatro, Rock Hard, from about 1980, I think. This is probably the last really good Suzi Quatro album, or at least decent Suzi Quatro album. I could be wrong there, but Suzi Quatro, big influence on Joan Jett. Had a hit song called Stumbling In with Chris Norman out of Smokey a couple years after this. Or maybe right around then. I don't know. It's not on here, is it? I hope it's not on here. I think she's still rocking on this one. Suzi Quatro, bass player. Cool chick. And last but not least, Marianne Faithfull. One of these superstar collections out of Italy. These always sound great. They always have interesting tracks. I bought it just because it's got a lot of stuff from her first album, and my copy of her first album isn't in amazing condition, and this is really nice. So this should sound really good. It's got the original, As Tears Go By on it, our version of Yesterday. Oh, that's what it's got on it. That's it. That's what I got in my first batch. There's going to be many more videos to come as soon as I get a chance to make them. Again, thanks for watching, putting up with me not being here, putting up with me being out of contact. And still a sad, sad, sad time for me. So, with Tom Petty playing in the background, hopefully this video doesn't get banned. Thanks for watching. Check out my podcast, snapcracklepop.podomatic.com. It is going to be a Tom Petty tribute this weekend, so check that out. And again, thank you all for watching. I hope you're all doing well. And that's about it. Thanks, everybody. Bye.